Hello, I'm Karen, and today I want to share with you how to make these cute little ballerina Mary Jane slippers with the bow. I was inspired to add this bow after I was watching Woolly Wonders crochet how to make her dainty little ballet slipper. She's got these little lines that go up, and so far along I just thought, well, I can change it into a Mary Jane. So I've used part of her pattern and the rest of it I've finished off myself, and I'd like to share with you my pattern and how it looks lovely in all colours, even in blue. So I'm just going to move all of these out of my way, and today I'm actually going to make them in the brown. The reason why I'm making them in the brown is because the other ones, as you see, the light is catching funny. I'm crocheting in the evening, and I just found that the brown colour was more visible in this artificial light. So what we're going to need is a 4mm crochet hook. I'm using Yarn Fair double knitting, machine wash and tumble dry acrylic yarn. We want a wide-eyed blunt-ended needle, a length of contrasting yarn, and a pair of sharp scissors. Okay, so the very base of this is completely, I can't say completely the same as Woolly Wonders, because I actually join my ends differently to the way that she's done hers, but it's all based on her design. So thank you, Woolly Wonders, and hope you like mine. So we're going to chain 9, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Into the third chain from the hook we're going to do 3 half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to go underneath the first loop of the chain, so just 1 loop each side. So that's 1, 2, oops, daisy, and 3. Half double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, we're still coming underneath 1 strand, 3, 4, 5, and in the final stitch of the chain we're going to do 6 half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to put the tail over to one side. 3, if I can. I'm making it look hard. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that's a big hole right now, but we don't really have to worry about tightening that up. So that's our 6. So into the other side of the chain we're going to half double crochet 5. 1, 2, I'll pull it a little bit tighter, it's huge. So I've done 2, 3, 4, 'Oops, I don't want to split the yarn. There we go. 5. I'm not going to go into that centre hole there because that's already big enough. I'm going to carry on. There's a part of the chain there, so I'm going to do 2 half double crochet under this last one there. So that's 1, 2. we're going to go into the top of the first half double crochet and slip stitch to join, so that we're back to the centre. Round 2, I'm going to chain 2. The reason why I'm chaining 2 is because it helps with this pattern, because we're going to double crochet next, so we're going to double crochet in the same space, double crochet, sorry, 2 double crochet in the next 2. So that's 1, double crochet, and 2 double crochet. Double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to do 2 half double crochet in the next 6. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5 double crochet, and 6 excuse me, double crochet. Right, so then we need to do double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 double crochet in the next 3. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3. We are going into the bottom of that chain of 2 there, and then we're going to join in the top of the first double crochet, ignoring the chain, so we're going to go up into the top there and slip stitch, and that brings us virtually back to the centre. So now we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet in the same space. Excuse me, I've got an itch. sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to half double crochet in the next 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh dear, my yarn's got tangled up. There was me hoping that if I undid it a bit it would help and make life go easier so it wasn't such a long video, and I still ended up oh dear. Right, where have I got to? Go and count that. So that was my chain and half double crochet in the same place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I hope I've counted them right. I'll look silly when I get to the end and say 32 and I'm wrong. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, shall we see, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, I have done it right. If you don't have 32 when you get to the end, count it again, and if not, you've made a mistake in the previous round. But I'm going to try and make life be as easy as possible. I am going to publish the pattern in the description box as well, so that you can copy and paste it and keep it, so that you can use it whenever you like. And this is 32. There, we're not going to go into that stitch there. Then we're going to come across and join in the top of the first half double crochet, just there. I'm going to turn that the right way around. Pardon me, oh dear, this video is bad. Well, there we go. I'm going to pull that tight. Right, now we're on to the fourth and last round. So we're going to chain 2 and half double crochet in the same space. Half double crochet in the next 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half double crochet 2 together 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, half double crochet in the next 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to, I know it looks far away, but we're going to skip that chain there and go into the top of the first half double crochet and slip stitch together so that we've got a nice neat finish there. And that is the end of the base, and so this is the stage that we're at so far. There. Then at this point we really do need to tie in, or should I say sew in, these tails, otherwise when we go to add on the bow we end up with too many tails and it makes it complicated when it doesn't need to be. So we're going to sew in there, and then we'll just nip across there, look, come into there and hide that in there. These little end pieces are what I use for colour markers, and also for in the spring I put them in those little mesh things that your oranges and things come in, and I stick them outside for the birds so that they can use it for lining their nests if they want to. And then we're just going to come along here. There we go. And we'll just pull that nice and neat there. Cut that off. Put the needle back over there. Now then, if you've got your sole nice and neat, you can see the centre line in the bottom. If you put your hook across the centre, you'll come across this stitch here. This is actually the 5th half double crochet. When you crocheted half double when you crocheted the half two, I can't even say it now, I've gone crazy. Half double crochet 2 together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the centre. What we're going to do is count back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get the contrasting yarn. This will probably go wrong as well because everything else has been going wrong. Oh no, that went well. We all know what it's like when you crochet in real life, things just don't go quite right, so this is very realistic. So we're from the 5th half double crochet 2 together, we're going to, that's the centre point, so we're going to come to this side of it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and put the hook in there, catch hold of the yarn and pull that through the opposite side. We're going to straighten up the slipper again and put that across, and then you can see that that's even, and if you put your hook across that way you can see how straight it is, and if you've miscounted it'll go off at an angle. So now we need to get the yarn and hope it doesn't tangle up again on me, and I'm going to do the magic loop, and this is important, we have to cast on at this side. This is the right hand side when the toe's facing you. If you cast on the other side, the centre stitch ends up upside down. So that's why you have to cast on this side. It's the genuinely good reason. Right, so now we're going to make the bow. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, then we're going to double crochet in the same space, taking care not to split the coloured yarn and get it in your other yarn. Into the next stitch we're going to double crochet, then chain 2 and slip stitch into the same space. Now we're going to hold the bow down with our thumb and chain 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This yarn's coming to creep up and get me. Right, now we need to turn the shoe so that we're going to come in onto the opposite side of our marker and slip stitch the chain into place. And it's the same as the other side. Chain 2, double crochet in the same space, double crochet in the next space, chain 2 and slip stitch into place. Now we're going to hold that side down and we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to turn again, and now we're going to go, our hook's going to go underneath the centre bar so that we can single crochet over the centre bar, and then chain 2, then turn again. Don't worry, your slipper's going to be all screwed up and not looking anything like at this moment in time, but this is what I was on about with all the tails. We've got 2 tails already, and we're going to come in slip stitch into that same casting on space. So our hook's gone into the hole, we want to come under. We want to be careful we're not catching this. We can take this one out there, but we're going to go in the same place as where we started. Slip stitch and cut off the yarn, pull that through, and then when we first look at our slipper you can see that's looking quite wonky, but because we've single crocheted over the chain we can just slide it down the chain to make it central like that. And then to keep this bow securely into place and to tidy up the ends, we're just going to do a tight knot there, and then see if I can thread the needle this time. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the stitches into this second row down, which is actually the 3rd round that you crocheted. I'm just going to pull that there, and then I'm going to weave my ends into there and cut off that, put that to my collection. And one more tail to do. There we go. And just pull that nice and tight. Already come down the same place we've already been. It's a lot easier the second time round. Thread that through there, and then you can pull the flap part of the bow nice and tight, and then we're just going to weave that through there. Don't pull it too tight, otherwise you end up scrunching all up your work, and it's really hard to undo when you've threaded it through there. Cut that off, and there we have our finished little Mary Jane ballet slipper. And if I get the other pair they should look all roughly the same size. And actually they could even go together, or you could even put them that way around. That one looks slightly bigger to me. Maybe my tension wasn't quite so tight, and that one can become the pair instead. And that one could be the odd one, in case you know what it's like with babies, you always lose one. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've liked it. I do hope that you share this pattern with other people so that they can enjoy it as well. If you can't crochet yourself, definitely share it with somebody that can crochet if you would like some of these. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and I hope that you'll come back soon and have a look to see if I've made any more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.